Hey guys, Bug here again. This time I'm going to give you guys a Dark Souls game review. This is the manual, as you can see. I've been playing this game for a few days now, actually, and I bought it because people said it was like incredibly hard, and you know, it's like one of the hardest games that they've ever played, and they die every 2 seconds and all that kind of shit. I've played the game. I haven't beaten it yet, which is actually funny because I have about 30 to 40 hours into the game right now. I love this game, I gotta say. Yes, it is difficult at times. When you're starting off, it's incredibly hard because you're weak. But if you're like me, you go out of your way to become the strongest and the best there is. So right now, my guy has this gigantic sword I got from a Black Knight, which is pretty much like a mini boss. And at the very beginning, you know, I didn't know how to parry or, you know, do many, like I know how to backstab because I could get around and backstab him. But I didn't know how to parry, and I didn't have that much stamina because I had a hunter class who's one of the weakest, like one of the weaker classes for like melee stuff. I had pretty much a bow and a short sword, and I picked up like a shitty ass leather shield, trying to fight this gigantic fucking knight. He's like the first knight I ever found. He whipped my ass up and down the street like non-stop. I got so frustrated, but I couldn't help but sit there and laugh because it's not like a Call of Duty kind of hard shit, you know, like where they won't give you a chance. They'll give you a split-second chance, and it's not like the multiplayer kind of bullshit for like Call of Duty or anything like that, where if it's hard, it's to the point where you can't ever fucking like fight back. Like this thing you can fight back against. I'm sorry, it's pretty dark right now. It's like, what time is it? 7:30 in the morning, and it's pretty dark right now outside. This is actually the day of the Battlefield 3 release. I'm still getting ready. Also, I'm going to go help my friend move some boxes in a little bit. But he's moving to another house. It's not that far away, but I'm still helping him out. But sorry about the darkness again, guys. Like I said, apparently this game is loved and hated by everybody. I have not played Demon Souls, which is the predecessor to this, which I've actually looked at some gameplay of it, and it looks pretty much like a lot like it, and it looks really fun. But in Dark Souls, your starting class doesn't really matter. It pretty much how you want to be at the end of the game. You know, like a sorcerer or a bow guy or something like that. Or like a knight or a cleric. Actually, I think after this I'm going to put up some information about Dark Souls so you guys can understand this stuff. But this game is pretty good. Like, the bosses are hard. Well, some of them are hard. Some of them are like retardedly easy if you know how to beat them. But if you don't and you like just run in there blindly, you're gonna get your ass whipped up and down the fucking block. I know there's a gaping dragon, which is in the trailers you see like this gigantic thing with a huge mouth and teeth flicking out. That's the gaping dragon. I had to figure out the gimmick of how to beat him, actually from Epic Name Bro. If you guys haven't watched this shit, go ahead and watch some of that. It's pretty much all Dark Souls stuff. And he's a pretty cool guy. He's over in Japan as a foreign, like he's over there to learn Japanese, but he also teaches English conversation, which is pretty cool. Go over to him and subscribe because he's pretty cool. Fucking like really, like the bosses are kind of hard if you don't know how to beat them. The enemies, one-on-one, they're not a problem, but they will surround you. You pretty much gotta like take them out with a bow to like make them come over to you and take them out single-handedly. Because if you get like 2 enemies, they can actually kill you. One guy by himself can kill you. I know like the weakest guys, which are pretty much hollows, which is they're pretty much like the skinniest little guy. They're tiny. They die in like a few hits. And they have like a little broken sword, but they freak out and they like fling their fucking blade around a lot, and they can actually kill you really fast, because this isn't a game where like you get these minor, minute little damages. It's like you'll fucking die from the one guy. The weakest thing in the game can kill you. That's how bad it is. Unless you know how to beat it or, you know, take it on single-handedly, because I know I've died a lot in this game. I'm not going to say, oh, I haven't done it that much. I've died over 100 times, I think. Actually, sometimes I'm just trying to collect souls so I can, like, buy some arrows or something. Half the time I'm just getting dropped by fucking retarded shit, like fire bombs or stuff like that. But that was at the very beginning, and now I know how to, like, avoid some of this stuff. I know a lot of the stuff right now, and when I go exploring, I'm not, like, you say, like, Oblivion. In Oblivion, you can pretty much just rush in, like, whatever. Maybe you'll run into a trap, maybe you won't, maybe you'll find somebody, maybe you won't. You can pretty much just rush in there and fuck up anything. In this game, if you rush, you will fucking die immediately. I know there was, like 2 guys that fucked me over, and actually a lot of things can do a parry. That I know, like, it's some bandits or thieves, whatever they are, that are below the dead city, undead city, whatever it is, Deadburg, and they can actually parry you. They do that a lot, and what they'll do is they parry your weapon, so when you go to attack, they flick out of the way, and then they'll literally hop on your shoulders, jump behind you, slit your throat, and then kick you out into more enemies. And it's funny as shit, because I'm like, oh shit. There's also, I thought I was playing multiplayer for a second, because I noticed that there's a ring of fog. You have to, you trade something it's called Snuggly the Crow. You gotta trade a rare item and you get this thing, which pretty much makes you almost invisible. Like, at long distance, you're pretty invisible. Up close, you can see him, but you can't lock onto him. I actually thought I was playing multiplayer because a knight came out, and he was like all fogged up. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, I'm fucking fighting somebody. Oh shit, I'm fucking fighting somebody. Oh shit, this guy's a multiplayer guy. Oh, he's good. He fucking beat me, yeah. Turns out it was actually a bot. Wasn't even fucking an actual guy. Because in that same spot, I killed him, and he gave me like 3,000 souls, which is actually a lot for one bot, unless it's like a boss or something like that. Because normally you'll get like, I think the lowest I saw was like 20, and the highest I saw for a bot so far, other than these guys that are in a certain location, would be like 500, I think, would be the best I saw. I know the stone golems give you like 300, but I know I'm rambling on, but pretty much basics is this game's really good. If you can handle dying a lot, and if you don't get frustrated, and just remember, dying in this game is actually a learning experience. This isn't like anything else where, oh, my KD sucks. No, this is, if you die, that means you learned something about that thing, and that even though you died, you figured out a slow, like, it's pretty much, you're building your way up to beating something bigger. And this game actually will help you out in life if you get like this, if you can get this little reference. Pretty much in life, you're going to get a lot of bullshit, which is in this game. I'm not saying the game's bullshit. I mean, you'll die a lot sometimes, you know, something will get behind you and hit you, and you're like, oh, fuck that bullshit. No. Life will give you bullshit, it'll give you drama, it'll give you all this shit. All you gotta do is take it so you learn from this and you experience all of this so you can later take it on in life. This game actually helps out a lot of people. I know I've seen a couple guys, you know, just want to fucking, you know, flip out about the game. Like, oh, this fucking game sucks. Oh, I keep fucking dying. Well, I've died a lot. And I've killed some of the biggest things, actually. There's a special part on a bridge where there's a red dragon that will fly down the bridge, breathe fire, and there's only 2 areas to get away from it. On the left side, which is in this little pocket, and on the right side, which is a little pocket, but you got to get down under the bridge. You got to go down a staircase. I killed it. Actually, the funny thing is, I broke off the tail, and spoiler alert, if you break off the tail, you get a really good weapon for beginners. It's called the Drake Sword, but it'll probably take you about like 50 plus arrows to fucking break this thing's tail off. And oh my god, I was using wood arrows and it took me like an hour to fucking break this stupid thing's tail off. But I was getting pissed off at the dragon because I died from it a couple times, but I found this out by accident just because I got pissed off at the dragon. And in the game, break off any kind of tail you can. If you can hit the tail, you can probably break it off. And then once you do, you get a weapon for it, like the red dragon, you get the Drake Sword. The gargoyle, you get the gargoyle's axe. And that thing like whips around. It does like 93 damage. The Drake Sword is like 200, but it doesn't level up with your scale, so it's pretty much weak if you like let it on a level. The Gaping Dragon gives you a King Dragon's axe, which you need like 40 or 50 strength just to hold, and that's quite a bit. I actually just now discovered yesterday or the day before that how to level up, because they weren't telling me, you know, you don't have an experience bar. You have to collect a certain amount of souls, and then you got to rest at a bonfire, which will respawn all the enemies. And I'll explain this in the other video. Actually, no, I'm just going to fucking explain it in the other video, so you guys can go watch that. Pretty much, this game, I'll give it like a 9.5 out of 10. This game's really good. I do recommend it. If you have anger issues or something like that, if you can control that and play the game and, you know, quit bitching and being a baby about it, like I have a friend that won't shut the fuck up about games, like, oh, this game fucking sucks, oh, the developers suck, they should have done better, I don't want to play this game, I don't want to play on consoles, I don't want to do this. Like, bro, it's a fucking game. They had mistakes. Everybody fucking makes mistakes. So, sorry they didn't fix a bug you thought was fucking, like, not going to be in the game. Sorry your hype didn't fucking live up because you have over expectations of everything. Just calm the fuck down. If you have anger issues, I don't recommend this game for you. If you enjoy a good game, if you like, you know, going on all this, like, playing this kind of shit, or if you play Demon Souls, you will love this game. I really, really recommend this game. I guess that's all I'm going to say for now. So, I'll see you guys in a few when I make my other video. So it's been Bug. Hope you guys had fun.